When you think of sporty Toyotas, sure, the Supra might come to mind, the Celica, the Scion FRS even. But the Corolla? Well, behind me is the Corolla S. It's the sport version. 6-speed manual. What will I think? Let's find out. Well, the Corolla S certainly does look sporty. You can tell it apart by the blacked out grille and of course the S on the back, plus the 17-inch alloy wheels. It follows Toyota's new design sense for the Corolla, which is more sporty overall, and it certainly looks aggressive from all angles. Inside there's new materials and color choices too. I like the black and brown here. It's sort of an orange or yellow brown, but it looks great. Toyota recently redid the interior, and they've really worked to give you better materials like a soft touch dash, and really just all the way across. It's very well laid out and easy to use everything. It starts here with the armrest, then flows up to 2 cup holders. You get a real handbrake, 6-speed shifter here, more storage here, plus you get USB input, place to hook up your smarter iPhone, and a charger as well. Of course, under the armrest you do get some storage, 2-tiered in this case, this little tray, plus deeper storage underneath. Climate control is straightforward and very easy to use, and the infotainment screen is really laid out quite well. You've got your apps here, and you can scroll through them. Definitely great apps like OpenTable, iHeartRadio, even Facebook and Pandora. Nice! There's even a digital clock up top here. You get the smart key with push button start, which is really convenient. And the familiar Toyota steering wheel with the controls, all where you expect them, like this cruise control stalk, which is familiar on Toyota, Scion, and Lexus cars. Bluetooth controls here. Just below that there's a display button. When you press it, you can see that you can scroll through useful information here on the dash straight in front of you. And on the other side of the steering wheel you have controls for your radio, channel and volume too. Of course, in a sports car you expect a large tachometer, and the Corolla S does not disappoint. And you also get a large speedometer too. The pedals are all placed pretty far apart, but they're actually situated so you can heel and toe if you like. To the left of the steering wheel you have controls for your outside mirrors and your dash brightening too. On the door you get some chrome trim here, plus some trim that matches your seats. That's a nice touch. Moving down you have controls for your power windows and door locks, and 2 cup holders and some storage down there too. All in all, it's a simple but well executed and nice looking interior. The Toyota Corolla S Plus is powered by a 1.8 liter dual overhead cam 4-cylinder engine, which produces 132 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 128 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPM. It's made it to a 6-speed manual transmission. You can expect 0 to 60 to take 8.7 seconds. Fuel economy is rated at 28 miles per gallon in the city, 37 miles per gallon on the highway. You can expect 31 miles per gallon overall. The Toyota Corolla S Plus starts out at $21,595. Then you add the $353 protection package, which includes carpeted floor and trunk mats, also a cargo net and rear bumper protector, plus the $209 body side molding. And so with all that, you're out the dealer door at $22,992. Now that's pretty fair money for a nicely equipped Toyota Corolla. And what are you really getting here? Well, with the S Plus, you're getting a really sporty Toyota, and there's not a lot of sporty entry-level cars out there that are as mainstream as the Corolla. Certainly the Honda Civic is one of them, but the Toyota Corolla is very unique. It does have the 6-speed manual transmission, and that certainly makes it a much more sporting automobile. A lot of people prefer to drive stick, and if you want more on that debate, check out my auto or stick video elsewhere on YouTube. But for now, we'll focus on the 6-speed manual compact sedan, and there's not a heck of a lot of them out there, so you got to respect the fact that Toyota, who really sells tons and tons and tons of Corollas, and they don't need to put a 6-speed manual out there, they still do. And that's because a Kia Toyota is very into sports cars. Cars like the Lexus LFA, the Lexus RC, which I've reviewed on the road and track. Also the Lexus IS, which I've reviewed on the road and track as well. Look for my reviews of those. But even cars like the Scion FRS, you know, these are serious sporting cars, and definitely Toyota is focused on people that do enjoy a car that's more fun to drive and one that you can shift for yourself. And that's exactly what this Corolla S Plus is. I've already reviewed the new lineup of Corollas. You can check those out elsewhere on YouTube also. But really, for 2016, the Corolla is a very dependable and well-designed compact sedan. You can fit up to 5 people, and you get decent levels of luxury and comfort as well. Plus there's a lot of tech built in too. Toyota's Entune helps you sync up with your phone, and you get all those great apps to keep you in touch with your tunes, restaurants, even stocks, and of course news and weather. So it's a very advanced car too, and that's really all you want from a compact sedan. Plus in this case, with the Corolla S Plus, you get the added bonus of performance driving that you can shift for yourself. Find a twisty road and set out on it in the Corolla S Plus, and well, the engine sounds pretty good and it's pretty responsive. You got decent amounts of torque, but you've got front wheel drive as opposed to rear wheel drive. But you know, I used to have a Lancia Zagato. You can check out my review of that one, and that one is actually a front wheel drive sports car. And Niki Lauda said nothing handles like a Ferrari, but the Lancia Zagato comes darn close. And guess what? This Toyota Corolla S Plus feels a lot like that one. It's got predictable understeer, but you can induce the back end around if you lift off in a turn, just like the Lancia Zagato, just like any decent handling front wheel drive front engine car. So there is some sportiness to it, and certainly it's got a sporty look too. Checking out the night look here, you can turn the traction control off, but I wouldn't recommend it. And it's got a nice blue glow to it. I really like it. And that brings me to my Drivin technology integration score, and really the Corolla here with its redesign has everything exactly where you need it. Easy to set the presets, easy to scroll around and get to exactly where you want to be. So this is darn near perfect. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Very nice Toyota, and a great night look too. Just cruising in the Corolla S Plus here, and it's quite comfortable here on the highway. Got the cruise control set, and you can concentrate on things like your favorite radio channels. I love the XM that they've got here, and you can hook up your USB tunes or listen to Pandora, iHeartRadio. So you've got it all here in terms of your tunes, which is great. And actually, I've just found out, I did a little 0 to 60 test, and you're looking at high 7s to about 8 seconds if you really rush it. So that's a real world test of the 0 to 60 time, and that's certainly better than the 8.7 that's quoted. So it's certainly not a track star, but most importantly it feels quick, and it certainly has plenty of passing power on the highway when you need it. So in the end, what you get with the Toyota Corolla S Plus is a very competent compact sedan that combines all the things you want in a Corolla, like seating for 5, good luxury, good tech, but it adds in the fact that you can shift it yourself, and it looks awful sporty too. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I'm Drivin' Ivan.